Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of PT Sesh, where we talk about physical therapy and everything in between physical therapy. Hope you guys are doing great and safe. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about my story on the week of my exam, the National Physical Therapy Examination, specifically the last 2 days before the exam and the actual day of the exam itself. If you're new to this channel, I'm Seth Damasco, a physical therapist. And I know we're just on the start of the video, but can you please get a like and a subscribe to see more of this video soon. Now, on to the story. So let's rewind back to the 26th of April. That was 2 days before my exam, and I was taking my last mock exams. The FSBPT, or the Federation of State Boards of Physical Therapy, is the one who's giving out the National PT exam. And in their site, they offer a practice tool, specifically the PET, or Practice Exam and Assessment Tool. The purpose of the PET is to know how well you are doing so far, and such that it lets you know your strengths and weaknesses before you take the exam. So it's not mandatory, it's optional, but I recommend you to take one. With that overview, let's go back to April 26th and let's see what happened. Hi guys! Ayun, bale, more than 3 weeks na yata ako dito sa New York. Tapos, less than 2 days na lang bago mag-exam. Actually, kakatapos ko lang ng mock exam. And supposedly, mag-exercise ako after. Kaso, parang nawala lang ng gana mag-exercise. Kasi di ako satisfied doon sa score na nakuha ko. Basta. So, ayun, I don't know what to make out of it. So, gagawin ko na lang ngayon. Ayun, kasi kung mag-exercise din ako ngayon, mapapagod ako mamaya. Gagamitin ko na lang yung time na yun mamaya para mag-aral ulit. Aralin ulit yung mga saan ako more on nagkakamali na lang. Tapos yung mga kailangan ng short term na alalahanin. Nakakasuka yung feeling kasi syempre mag-exam na and parang dami na naman iniisip na supposedly dapat wala na masyado kasi dapat medyo clear na yung not technically clear na wala na yung minimemorize. Lesser na yung pag-isip na masyado. Ayun, basta ang tinatry ko na naman focus ngayon na magdasal. Magdasal na talaga. So as you can see back then, I was starting to get anxious since exam is getting near. Then there's 2 days left. There's 2 days left before the exam. And my mock exam scores weren't doing great. So I started to stress eat, and I think I've watched a lot of tips or guides on YouTube on how to pass the NPTE just so I could cope with stress that time. Fast forward to April 27, that was the day before my exam, and as part of my schedule, I should finish studying at around 6 or 7 in the evening because as much as possible, I want to be well rested the day before my exam. Okay, at the day of my exam, I woke up at around 5:30 in the morning. Since my exam is at 8 a.m., I had to prepare everything, like my food, and I had to double check everything before I leave the house. I don't know if this information is important, you can just skip it if you want. During that morning, I just ate light breakfast because I don't want my stomach to get upset during my exam. So after that, I took an Uber from our place to the testing center. It was a 30-minute drive, and I was just blasting songs like anthem or hype songs that I usually listen to whenever I'm taking an exam. Because I need to be emotionally prepared as well. I need to boost that confidence, that self-esteem that I'm going to be taking that exam that day. Remember when I said that I ate light for breakfast so I don't get any stomach problems? Well, yeah, I didn't get any stomach problems. But the thing was, my energy was depleting so fast during the exam. After 5 hours of taking the exam, I could feel my brain was so tired. My brain was really fatigued that time from all the thinking I was doing for the past 5 hours. After the exam, I got all my things and I left the testing center and I immediately called my family. Luckily and surprisingly, they were still awake that time since we're literally miles away. So since my brain was so fried that time, I'm just happy to talk to someone or some people. I said, I don't want to discuss how was the exam. I just want to discuss some other things like how was your day, or like what are your plans? And they agreed and they respected that. They asked me if I'll be going somewhere else after the exam, and I said to them that I was so tired, I'm hungry, and I just wanted to stay at home, eat, and just rest the whole day. So I went home and yup, I literally laid down the grass and I was questioning my life decisions that day. So after having an existential crisis for a moment, I went out after I said I'll be resting. I went out and got myself a haircut. I went home, I exercised for a bit. I think I was just preoccupying myself and I was doing activities other than thinking about the exam. Yeah, so while I was waiting for the exam results, that was a week of waiting. Since during our local board exam, that was just a 3-day wait, but this time it was a week of waiting. And you won't know if you will pass or if you will fail. That entire week, I was just trying to preoccupy myself again. I was doing different activities, like I went to the park, new vlog coming up soon. So I went to the park, editing videos, photos, just so I could preoccupy myself. Fast forward to May 5th, that was a week after the exam. I woke up at around 7 a.m. in the morning and I immediately opened my phone to see the results. And to my surprise, and thank God, I passed. I was so thankful that day since I feel like there's this weight that's been lifted from me since exam is now over. I get to do things and I won't be guilty of doing it, such as playing computer games, editing the photos and videos from the whole trip, and some other stuff. So yeah, so that was bits of my journey with the NPTE, and it was quite an experience, like from the start of the processing of my papers until the day of the results of the exam. If you do like this video, don't forget to press like, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so you can see more of this video soon. So stay safe guys and have a great day.